Good evening and a happy Veterans Day to all those turning in. My name is Ethan Booth. Joining me here on the broadcast in just a second will be Mr. Cole Harrison here for the call on today's matchup between Principia Panthers and the Harris-Stowe State University Hornets. This is the home opener for the Panthers, and we're all geared up for a fun matchup. Cole, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling great. This is a lovely matchup. I have yet to see Harris-Stowe State play ever in my life. So I am very excited to see this lineup. Very tall, very dominant, and we will see how the Panthers do in this opening night.
Absolutely. The Panthers rolling out there, led by their standout player from last year, Nolan Simon, run the points. Macaulay Roberts knocks down the three-pointer. He's coming off a 24-point performance over the weekend against Benedictine. Knocks down the first three. In that performance against Benedictine, he did not have a three-pointer made. So it's changing trend right here. Harris-Stowe, easy bucket underneath. That's Adolphus Cast. The five out there for Principia with Simon and Roberts. Abe Pogue, Caden Smith, and Derek Shaman. Nolan Simon getting the bucket. Can't finish the leg right there. Roberts almost able to get the offensive rebound. The five out there for the Hornets as they attack it in the paint. He gets it lodged on the rim, which will give me a moment to do these starters. Shamar Carter out there with Adolphus Cass, who scored that first bucket. Jalen Watson and Dmitry Stojanovic also out there. And rounding it out, Umar Lawson. Umar Lawson is going to be the player to watch for the Hornets, wearing the number 23. He has averaged 18.7 points per game so far this season in 3 games, Here he is with the ball right now. Entry pass, little jump hook is good. Watson on the finish. Cole, how does a team like the Panthers approach a game like this where they're a little bit undersized compared to the opposition?
Well, they really have to shoot the ball well. Right now, Roberts from the three. A little short as Carter gets the rebound. But, yeah, they have to hit those threes because right now they are undersized. You have Roberts in the – oh, there you go. That's a great pass. That's a good cut there by Cast. Backdoor cut. Caught the defense lacking. And that will give the Hornets up by 3.
Yeah, definitely the work cut out for the Panthers today. So far this season, struggling a little bit with holding teams back on the defense. There's a block from behind. Getting up right there is Carter. Now on the fast break. Lawson to the bucket, finishes with the right.
Yeah, the Panthers really need to be strong right now.
Yep.
That was I'm not saying that's a bad layup, but it was very easy for Carter to just block that off the glass. Right now, Panthers are trying to get it inside. Right now, Smith on the wing. Picked up his dribble, needs help, gives it to Roberts. Roberts got it by Stojanovic, drives in, kicks out to Smith. Smith to Pogue, Pogue to Shaman. Shaman for 3, nope. He drives in, gets it off, and it is a hard, strong layup there. Hornets going the other side.
Yeah, great layup right there from Shaman. You know, the Panthers turned down some pretty good-looking shots and didn't swing the ball as fast as their coach probably would have liked, but when you get a bucket like that, it bails you out. Now, the Hornets try and counter. Cass controlling the ball, guarded by Shaman. Attacking left into the paint, gets by the defender, kicks, corner, Stojanovic, 3-ball from the 7-footer, no good. Rebound, Caden Smith, and I don't know about you, when I got a 7-footer, I'm not anticipating a lot of a lot of three-pointers, especially at the Division III NCAA level. Simon will run the point for the Panthers into the paint, creates space, little step back mid-range, thought about it, kicks. Caden Smith, knowing the three-pointer, floater.
Oh, love it.
Good.
I love it. Yeah, Caden Smith being a freshman out there as well as Shaman, 2 freshmen on the court. That is very impressive to, one, not only be out there, but to compete at this level and the shots that they have taken right now. That looks like Lawson backed down Smith and had a just layup right there. One-man unit.
Absolutely great move right there. The Panthers a little bit short-handed today. 5 players unavailable.
Jeez.
Second-year head coach Nico Dominguez did a phenomenal job bringing in talent to the team to try and get a deeper bench and deeper roster. And early on in the season, no fruit of that labor because they're all hurt. Shaman's going to let it fly from 3. No good. Offensive board, Roberts.
Goes up.
Gets
not
fouled.
The best shot. Oh, yeah. Gets a foul. Hey, that works.
He knew something about contact we didn't. And we'll get our first free throws of the day. As I say, Coach Nico Dominguez in his second season, brought in a really strong recruiting class, lost a number as well. But as we know, a lot of turnover in men's basketball in the Division III level. Still, the biggest need was size, and he found it. We'll see tonight off the bench for the Panthers is going to be Malik Smith. He's wearing number 1, listed at 6'9", unavailable tonight, but also going to be a big component for the Panthers this year is Donald Alvarez. As I said, he's hurt, not available tonight. Free throw trip successful there for Roberts.
Cass bringing it up. Looking for Stojanovic inside. Roberts doing a great job of preventing the ball to inside there. Now we have Smith guarding Watson. Ball goes outside. And we have some subs here for the Hornets. It looks like number 0, Antonio Trotter, as well as number 24, Ty Lampley, and number 22, Nashawn Davis are subbing in. But we have a media timeout real quick.
Absolutely. Nashawn Davis, I want to draw attention to that name right there. He has not started a game yet this season. This is the 4th game of the Harris-Stowe season. They're at 1-2. My bad, apologies. But Nashawn Davis in those 3 games, coming off the bench, is averaging 14 points per game. So look for him as a 6th man for these Hornets and an impact player when you have guys like Lawson off of the court.
Yeah, no, that is definitely a key figure that you want to have, especially when your team is so vast. They have a lot of numbers if you cannot see. Yeah, the camera is not pointing that way. However, they have a lot of guys on their squad, and having that 6th man position and to be that effective, that is very key. Yeah,
doing it at shooting the ball at a high percentage so far this season as well. I mean, is 61% from the field good, Cole?
That is very good. Usually, you have professional athletes only shooting 30%. So the fact that it's 2 times that is very effective.
Yeah, despite the success that we've pointed out for some of these individual players, relatively disappointing start this season for the Hornets, sitting at 1-2, looking to get themselves right. The Panthers coming off of an 0-2 weekend to open their season, losing to Illinois College and Benedictine University. Close game against Benedictine, though. Simon kicks out for Roberts. Roberts going to tackle left into the paint.
Yeah.
Good finish. Good strong move, just like you were saying, right, Cole?
Yep. The fact that Roberts can get so high is an advantage. He was above his opponent there, easily giving him the opportunity to easily make that bucket. Right now,
blocked by Pogue right there, I think.
Pogue just blocked Carter for a layup. That was great defense. As we have Simon bringing the ball up. Gives it over. Oh, sorry, we have Xavier McDowell in the game, and he makes his first 3 of the night.
That's what he does best for these Panthers. A 3-point shooter. The team will sell you. Shooting it at 38% so far this season. 3 ball on the way right here from Davis. No good. Rebound. I think that credit of the rebound will probably go to Nolan Simon.
Yeah.
Simon directing traffic. Pogue coming off the screen. It's not there. We'll ditch over there. Anyways, McDowell gets it poked.
Yeah, McDowell, being a freshman as well, drives in, scores with that right lay. Very key.
Yeah, defensive lapse right there. Way too easy. Nobody in the low hole for Harris-Stowe. This is Trotter running the point now. Pass over to Davis.
Lampley. Carter for 3. Very deep 3. No good. Nolan Simon gets the rebound. Attacking the other side.
He's still looking for his first bucket of the day. Jumps out to the paint, turn around, kicks, corner, a poke, 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebound by Lampley. Lawson bringing down the court himself now. Not an outside scorer, loves to get into the paint just like that. Fading away though, bad shot.
Good defense by A. Pogue.
Pass up ahead for McDowell. Able to catch and gather. Kicks out. Smith, 3 ball. Is good. The Panthers knocking it down early. 8-point lead right now for this team. Buoyed by the freshmen right now. Caden Smith, Derek Shaman, McDowell all making their presence felt.
Lawson driving inside. Tries to pass it over to Davis, but it's stolen away from McDowell. And the Hornets get the ball back by another steal. Lampley on the wing, gets it inside to Lawson. Lawson, great move. Gets it behind, gets past Roberts, excuse me. makes that left lay, and we have a timeout from the Hornets. It looks like subs are number 30, Jason Freeman is coming in for the Hornets. As for the Panthers, we have Malik Smith subbing into the game.
Yeah, for what I said, making a point about the Panther defense struggling to start this season, I've been really impressed with their rotation and their work against these Hornets so far. Obviously, Lawson, a very talented and crafty scorer on the inside, we've already seen today, but the ability to get in the passing lanes and get tips.
Yeah, and of course, both sides have had their slip-ups on defense. So far, they're still holding very strong. 6-point game in the past 7 minutes.
Yeah.
That is very solid for both sides.
Yeah, we're also at a furious scoring pace right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of buckets being scored.
Yeah, this might be a high-point game.
Yes, I would anticipate that. Roberts will inbound out there with Simon, McDowell, Smith, and Pogue for the Panthers. Now over to McDowell, Roberts, back McDowell, thought about 3 attacks, 2 on him, good pass to Pogue. Gets it back out to Roberts, long 2 is good. Cole and I have learned to not criticize long 2s so far this season, as we've seen all the teams that we've commentated really knock those down well.
Yeah.
Back up to 8 for the Panthers, attacking downhill into the paint. Good finish and 1. Antonio Trotter finishing over his defender. Foul is going against Pogue right there. A sub in for the Hornets. Greg Wilson, wearing the number 15, will check out Nashawn Davis. First free throws of the day for the Hornets. Another sub potentially. Never mind. They changed their mind.
And that free throw is good.
Yeah, Trotter able to convert. We're seeing the Hornets full court man-to-man on Nolan Simon. They know who the Panthers' threat going back to last season was. Simon averaged 17 points per game last year and really was the entire offense at times.
Short.
Great eyes.
Sorry, as a shooter myself, I love to call out the shots, and they tend to be short. From 3. Oh, that is a air ball from Trotter. Looking like he was feeling himself, but not enough, as he did not use any of his legs. So we have a sub here from the Hornets. Looks like Adolphus Cass will be coming back into the game, replacing his teammate Carter.
Yeah, so a deep bench for the Hornets today. For the Panthers, we haven't seen Roberts or Simon check out yet.
No.
So just something to be aware of as the game goes on. Ooh, crafty behind the back move, kicks. Pogue turns down the 3 ball into the paint.
Good move.
Great patience.
Yep, that's a great pump fake there by A. Pogue, making his defender jump and allowing an easier basket. Right now we have Cass at the top, trying to get his offense to do something here.
We've seen him direct a lot of traffic so far today. A little bit, definitely a calming presence. Lampley now is going to take the long 2. No good that time. Malik Smith comes down with that rebound. We got just 1 Smith on the court right now, but we do have 2 Smiths on this Panther team, so bear with us there. Pogue crosses left, dumps back out. McDowell, 3 ball on the way, is good. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. That Panther lead is up to 10. So we near the halfway mark in this first half.
No, we love to see freshmen making their presence known. Right now, Trotter trying to drive inside, doing a spin move, did not work out as he falls to the ground. Simon got picked away in the key. He had McDowell on the wing, wide open. Right now, Trotter driving inside. Oh, and that is going to be a blocking foul on Abe Pogue.
That is going to be his 2nd of the game, so he'll check out right here for Caden Smith, it looks like.
Yeah, we have multiple subs here. Yeah, Caden, as Ethan said, Caden Smith is coming into the game, as well as number 32, Ashton Matthews, making his debut here at Principia College, as well as Umar Lawson coming back into the game for the Hornets.
Absolutely. Really impressed with what I'm seeing from the Panthers right now. They're knocking down the 3 ball at a obscene percentage right now, 4 for 7. It's not, probably won't continue all game. Sometimes teams have nights like that.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Cole's having me knock on wood,
Yep.
so I'll do that. But it's definitely going to force this Hornet defense to expand a little bit. Maybe that opens up the inside scoring for guys like Malik Smith and Macaulay Roberts really get to the bucket. We know we saw Roberts hit that three-pointer there to open the game, but I think if you ask him, that's not really his game. His game is getting inside and going up strong.
Yeah, he's got 8 points right now, and majority of that is inside. You know,
yeah, a free throw and 2 buckets in the paint.
Right.
Along with the three-pointer, I believe. So we'll see how that plays out. And
well, no, and then that long two as well.
oh yes, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, no, both teams doing very solid. Principia up by 10, could possibly extend this lead going into the second half. We will see how the Hornets react and how the Panthers continue to prosper.
As we'll have baseline inbound. Cast gets it in. Now Lawson back to Cast in the corner. Travel on the catch. Turnover. Puts up the shot anyway. He's got to be careful. He can get a foul called in for that.
Yeah. Yep. Looks like Simon will take a breather as Matthews is the backup point guard. McDowell in the corner, driving, kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts with a long two and a foul. Misses the bucket, but has a chance to regain those 2 points.
And not necessarily the shot that you're looking for, but if you get the foul, who cares?
And that foul will be on Umar Lawson. That will be his second. So that is a key foul there.
Absolutely.
Having him in foul trouble could possibly affect this Hornet offense. We have a sub here. Looks like Nolan Simon will be coming back in the game, as well as Derek Shaman and Shamar Carter will be replacing Umar Lawson.
You know, basketball oddity right there. There's only been 4 fouls committed in this game, 2 by each team, and those 2 for each team by the same player.
Yep.
Pogue's got 2, and Lawson's got 2.
And neither of them are in the game right now. So I can tell you something right now. Cass, long two, not the best shot, as that is. Oh, we have a jump ball here. That was a good play there by Freeman, getting his hands on the ball to cause that jump ball. But it will remain Panther possession.
So Nolan Simon, he's not going to take too many minutes off today or in any game. An absolute basketball rat. Every time I come into this building, I see him in here getting shots up, and that is not an exaggeration. Truly every single time. Simon now with the ball, defender on his hip, passes off to Pogue into the paint, floater up.
That is McDowell, by the way.
Excuse me, McDowell, not Pogue. Pogue's out of the game. The hair looks a little bit similar from the angle, so don't tell him that. In the paint now, working against Roberts.
As Lampley makes a hard layup, and it is good.
This is going to be a game of runs. I'm going to anticipate some lead changes here tonight.
Yeah, if both teams, or if either team really has a momentum shift, that will definitely cause some friction in this game. McDowell for 3, guarded, no good.
A little bit of heat check there. He was 2 for 2 from three-point land
Yeah,
before that shot.
Now he was feeling himself for sure. Oh, good dump off pass there by Cast. And Wilson will recover the ball and finish it. We have a timeout here from the Panthers. And looks like number 3, Abe Pogue, will be coming back into the game.
Yeah, just telling the coach is telling him to be smart about his foul count so far. And the first 2, not anything crazy, just a little bit late on the defensive rotation. Gets called for the block for one of them. So we'll see what it looks like. But a little bit slow in the defensive rotation from Panthers in the last 2 possessions, leading to the dump off. And even on that last one right there, the dump off was phenomenal, a wide open layup, but the offensive player couldn't handle the catch, drops it, and they still get it back and get 2 points out of it. And it's those kind of mistakes that can drive a coach nuts.
Yeah, no, great defensive play from the Panthers. It's that what it really gets the coaches is you play a full, let's say 30 seconds. So you play 25 seconds of solid defense. In that last 5 seconds, the defense scores. That one not only infuriates the coach, but also the players on the court. That is very tiring. That's spoken from personal experience here. And it looks like the Hornets are running a 2-2-1 press on the court right now, making it slower pace for the Panthers. That might be a strategic play there.
Yeah.
And they drop back into a 2-3 defense, zone defense to be exact.
Yeah, I wonder if they're Cade Smith has to dump that one off.
Simon, long two. It is good. That is his shot, to be fair.
He
loves those mid-jumpers.
He likes those.
Yep, and Cast. Giving it over. Oh, that was an ugly shot there by Freeman. My goodness.
Good closeout. I didn't see who was on the closeout, but they got there in a streak of white. That was pretty quick, so good sign for the Panthers. I wonder if this 2-3 zone is designed to make the Panthers continue to knock down those three-point shots. We saw them early. Skip pass.
Oh,
Pogue's
good
gonna put it up
pass.
for three.
Short. Dang it.
You called it, though. You're 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Yep.
Asking for the carry.
Hey!
Charge.
That will be a charge, yeah.
Dolphins Cast picks it up. Looks like Shaman. Did Shaman take the charge?
No, I believe that might have been Roberts.
We'll see. I don't
see on this.
I don't know if that will show up in our live stat feed. But a good play on the list. I do know that Nolan Simon makes a habit of taking charges. I don't think that one was him. But good pass that Caden Smith handles. The Panthers having no trouble getting the ball off the court right now. Of course, it's wasting shot clock as the ball gets into Malik Smith. The elbow gets it deflected away, and here comes Harris-Stowe. Layup is no good on the fast break. Foul on the loose ball going against Cast. Panthers, well, Harris-Stowe got bailed out by the offensive rebound. Panthers not able to come up with it, and then they foul, and it's an all-around mental mistake right there from both sides, really.
I will say that the Panthers got lucky on that.
Yeah. I mean, I thought they were about to get yammed on it, so.
Right now, Simon gave it to Smith in the corner. Smith for three. It is good! What a three there by Caden Smith. Right now, you got Cass up top. Tries to get it inside to
that's Wilson right there.
Wilson, thank you. Oh, and that will be a foul on the Panthers. It might have been on Shaman trying to help. Nope, never mind. That's on Malik Smith.
He's got to be careful. He's had foul trouble over the weekend. So that could be a storyline. Let's hope that it's not. Never want to see a player limited by foul trouble.
Yeah, especially a big like that when the Panthers really need a big. Right now, looks like Cass driving inside, passing it out to Carter. Carter for three, no good as Simon gets the board.
Over a quarter of the way into this game, the Hornets are yet to knock down a three-pointer. 0 for 6. Pogue kicks out. Simon now in the paint. Needs help. Gets it to Pogue. Pogue. A little two-man game right here.
Yep.
Shot clock winding down, though. Simon dumps off Caden Smith now. Back to Simon. Mid-range jumper. Too open if you're the Hornets, but Simon not able to make it hurt right there. Malik Smith trying to jump that pass.
Lampley going up strong. There's no good, but Cass gets the board, kicks it out to Carter. Carter driving inside. Almost steal there by Pogue. He then gets it over to Wilson. Wilson also going inside, and that will be a travel call. Great defense by the Panthers. Honestly, that looked kind of like a foul, I won't lie.
Yep.
But Panthers got lucky yet again, and that will be a turnover for the Hornets. We have a midday timeout. However, we have two subs for the Hornets. Looks like Stojanovic is coming back into the game, as well as Jalen Watson, number 11.
Yeah, so now that the Panther defense is playing so well, I just want to give some clarity on where the conclusion about their defense was coming from. In their exhibition game to open the season, they gave up 95 points to Lewis and Clark Community College, a local school, but an exhibition, not something that goes against the record, so you really need to overlook it. And then they followed that up over the weekend, gave up 88 points to Illinois College in a 50-point loss. And then in their loss on Saturday, gave up 74. So, like on one level, you're like, okay, that's progression, less and less points. But, giving up 88 points in a game that's played in two 20-minute halves is not a good defensive precedent. But right now, I mean, you do a little bit of math in your head right here. Harris-Stowe's on pace for about 60 or so, and that would be a great defensive effort.
Yeah, no, especially with the offensive side. They're up 12 right now. That is very solid. Going into the last about 5 minutes of this first half. They can still potentially have the lead going into half, but the main thing is coming back into the second half. That is very key, as the coach, you got Coach Hooker for the Hornets could really jive up his players, and that could be very detrimental for the Panthers if they cannot hold with the Hornets.
Absolutely. The Panthers now on the attack. Simon calling out the play.
Yep.
Still in this extended zone are the Hornets, willing to go outside of the three-point arc. Pogue now open for three, though. Puts it up. No good. Short that time. Rebound. That's Wilson.
Yep.
And now Cast running the point. He does have 2 fouls. Stojanovic back into the game. The 7-footer.
Yep, definitely makes a presence out there. Wilson for a free throw shot. It is good.
It's something about having a 7-footer on the court, right? It's not even if he's not scoring points, he's gonna have an impact on the game because that presence in the paint is always a threat.
Big time. What. Yeah. And as well on defense, you have those arms up wide. Mm-hmm. That is a long wingspan that could affect some passes as well as some shots. Pogue getting inside, giving it to Smith. Smith going up, and it is fouled. And that looks like that will be on Jalen Watson for his first foul of the night. Smith, I've seen his free throws before, kind of struggled a bit. So we will see if he has improved. Smith with his first free throw. Hits the back end and goes out. We have a sub here for the Hornets. Looks like number 22, Nashawn Davis, is coming back into the game. Look out for him, as he is known as the sixth man of the Hornets offense.
Yep, absolutely. He didn't get anything going on in his earlier stint on the court, but that can change in a flash for certain. Cast takes it down to the wing, and dribble handoff to Davis. Now Carter, defended by Smith, into the big man, back out. Carter gets the man in the air, mid-range jumper is up and no good. We're gonna get a foul called, loose ball. I think that's going against Shaman. It is. Looks like a little hand check there, going for the rebound. Not much contact, but contact, as Roberts is going to come in for Malik Smith. Grateful we only have one Smith on the court now.
Cass giving it to Stojanovic. Stojanovic getting a fadeaway shot there, no good. Simon pushing the ball back, gives it to Shaman. Shaman for 3, and that is good! 3 ball there by Derek Shaman, putting him up at 5 points.
6 for 12 from three-point land are the Panthers so far today. Shaman now on defense. It's a block.
Good block by
Caden Smith.
Coming back from behind there, blocking. Looks like that was Davis. Oh, and that is a travel on a Pogue.
Yeah, on the catch, a little bit happy feet there. Four minutes, 47 seconds shown on that game clock. Cast directing traffic. Bring it down that right side. Now, Davis, Carter, back to Cast. Now it's inside. We see them driving kicks. Stojanovic floater from the 7-footer is good. You know, it's easy to hit a floater. The rim's right there, man.
He's very level with with the rim, and that goes in. Right now, Panthers only up by 11. Nolan driving it inside, kicks it out to Pogue. Pogue for 3, and that is good. 3 ball there from Abe Pogue.
Lights out from deep, the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers are really strong right now on the outside of the rim, making a lot, and that is putting a lot of points on the board, as you can see right now. Oh, that was a good spin move step back there by Jalen Watson.
It's a good bucket.
You can't do much about that if the offensive player is in the air and you're still on the ground.
Especially that high up in the air. He really got up there.
Exactly.
Simon into the paint. Looks for the mid-range step back. Derek Shaman open for 3 again. Knocks it down. Derek Shaman and the Panthers. Is the net on fire? It might be. 15-point lead for this young, unproven Principia Panther team.
We love when Derek Shawman makes that three. Right now, Stojanovic, guarded by Roberts, tries to get inside, and he shoots a fadeaway, no good, as Simon rises up high to get that board, and he is coming on the other side, gives it to Roberts. Roberts going for the dunk is fouled by Stojanovic.
Stojanovic looked like he got the block clean. The foul came in, though, and Roberts go back to the line as he tried to baptize Stojanovic.
He has a chance here for 2. First shot is good. And we have some subs here from either side. Looks like Jason Freeman will be coming into the game, as well as Xavier McDowell for the Panthers. Roberts for a second shot. It is also good.
Moves into double-digit scoring. He's got 10. Ashton Matthews will check in for Nolan Simon, give him a quick breather.
Yep. Always need to let your point guard take some rest.
Yeah, and Simon does more than distribute the ball or score the ball. I mean, he plays some ridiculous defense as far as effort level and drive to fight around screens and get steals. Into the paint now. Good attack. Taking the contact. That was Jason Freeman. Panthers, though, playing better defense. Ashton Matthews running the point. And Shaman thought about 3. Now he's, I thought for sure he was
hesitated a little bit too much. Gives it over to Roberts in the corner, and he gets it.
Long 2.
Yeah, hey, the baseline drive right there.
He was on fire over the weekend, and it looks like it hasn't gone out.
Yep, it's carried over for sure, and that will be a foul on Ashton Matthews. It looks like trying to get around that screen.
I thought it might have been a moving screen.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Based off the call. I mean, Matthews on the other side of Stojanovic. Not an easy guy to get around for sure.
No.
But it is his. Coaches, though, applauding Matthews' efforts trying to get around the screen. They like that defense.
Wilson tries to get it going as Matthews gets that board.
Smallest guy in the court. He wanted it more.
Oh, yeah, he did. Hogue for 3. It is good!
That rim has got to be 7 feet wide for the Panther shooters right now. They are not missing from out there. Cast, looking inside, doesn't get there. Wilson challenges for it, a little bit of contact there. Is that going to go against Abe Pogue? It is his 3rd. He's a little.
That is something. Oh, we have a full lineup change here for the Hornets. All right, let's see here. We got number 0, Antonio Trotter. Number 3, Shamar Carter. Number 10, Rumen Yika. Looks like number 23, Umar Lawson, and 24, Ty Lampley into this game here.
Great work. That was a lot of names, man.
Yep.
Inbound play.
Oh, that will be a foul on Caden Smith, who did he check in for Abe?
He must have. I missed it trying to catch up on those Hornets ones. But that inbound play was a really quick hitter there, getting it to Carter and him just going straight into the contact and up with it. We'll send him to the line. This is just the 2nd trip to the free throw line for the Hornets so far today. 2 for 2 following that one. A 21-point lead for Principia right now. 20 following the free throws made by Shamar Carter.
Matthews bringing up the ball, guarded by Trotter. Goes inside, gives it to Smith on the wing. Oh, good move by Smith. Gets it to Matthews. Oh, looks like Matthews stepped out of bounds in that corner. And that will be a turnover.
And you love the ball fakes.
No, yeah, that was a great little step there from Smith, getting his opponent to move. Not effective enough, though, as Lawson
really pushing it up the court.
Oh, yeah. Guarded by McDowell, goes up, and that will be a foul. Yeah, it looks like McDowell slapped his arm a bit on that attempt.
If there is one thing you're gonna point out about the freshman on the court for the Panthers right now is their defensive I'm trying to think aggression, I guess, is led to some unnecessary fouls like that one. McDowell played great defense staying in front of Lawson. It was a tough shot, and really no need to try and go for that block. Just stay in front of him and stay straight up. Instead, the foul's committed, sending Lawson to the free throw line with a much easier opportunity to make some shots. Missing the first one right there, though.
And Nolan Simon checks back into the game for McDowell. Missed second shot. And we have a minute and 20 seconds left in this first half here. Panthers still up by 20. As the shot clock runs down, Simon drives inside, kicks it out to Smith. Smith saves the ball as that was not a great pass, and that will be a foul on Lawson. That is not. Yeah, the Hornet bench is very confused as what happened there.
That's his third, so
Yeah.
some obvious frustration. Calling for the block, and I can't agree with the call.
Yeah, I think Smith just happened to slip, and it just looked bad from wherever this ref's angle was. Smith gets his rebound, gives it over to Simon. Simon, guarded by Lawson.
They use that full shot clock, it looks like. Screen from Roberts.
Yeah, we got 10 seconds left here. Simon attacking hard. Tries to get Lawson to jump. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith driving inside. Needs to take a shot here. And that will be a turnover.
Yeah, the Hornets come back the other way. Poked by Simon. Has to be careful not to foul. Here's Lawson attacking. He's going to get downhill.
Oh, good defense there by Smith. Getting in front of Lawson. Derek Shawman saving it.
That easily could have been a fourth foul right there on Lawson. He's got too aggressive trying to get his own rebound. Shawman now will give back 20 seconds on the shot clock, a little bit more than that on the game clock. So the Panthers will have to get a shot up and give another opportunity to the Hornets. Simon now into the paint, gets him to get all the way, and he can't finish the layup. A little bit strong as he's maybe a little more open than he expected to be. Corner now, back up, Trotter inside, and the finish inside is from that is Benjamin Rumaniaka. The Panthers are going to go into halftime with an 18-point lead. They shot 9 for 15 from three-point land in that first half. For those of you who aren't good at math, that's 60%. That's pretty good. We'll see what the second half has in store for us in 15 minutes. For Principia Athletics, my name is Ethan Booth. Here with me, Cole Harrison. See you in 15.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Right here, I have Jake Erickson, one of the Principia basketball alumni from the team with the most records here at Principia College. He is here to give his analysis, aka Chico. What is your analysis?
Thanks for having me on, Cole. I gotta say, it was really fun watching this team in the first half. Started off the season with a couple losses, but they looked really good in their last game. And today it looked like they're playing together pretty well. I mean, you see on their shirts before the game it said, play together and win. And it seems to be what they're doing right now. They're doing some winning. I saw the guys; they were getting making a lot of threes, for sure. It looked like they got flustered by the press for a couple plays, but it seems like they were figuring it out. They had a couple possessions early in the game where they just were giving away easy buckets, and they seemed to kind of nip that in the butt and make some subs as needed. So the guys were figuring it out. It looks like Nico's giving a lot of guys some playing time, a lot of the second string guys, and seems like they figured out their rotation a little bit better. So
Yes, no, thank you, Jake, for your analysis. By the way, that is a expert analysis by Jake Chico Erickson. Thank you thank you for being here, sir.
yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, I hope you enjoyed our analysis. But I also know you missed my voice. So my name is Ethan Booth. I'm back here with Mr. Cole Harrison, about to get this second half rolling. The Principia Panthers came out hot, shooting 60% from three-point land in that first half. Have built themselves up a nice 18-point lead. We'll see how the Harris-Stowe State University Hornets are going to respond, though. Keep an eye on Umar Lawson in a bit of foul trouble right now, but does lead the Hornets in scoring so far tonight with 6. He's wearing the number 23, is on the court right now. Has 3 fouls, has to be careful. Play continuing out there for both teams, the starters. We can catch those up for you here in a second. Backing down Nolan Simon, that is Lawson. Gets it up and around, going through the contact. Out there with Lawson, Shamar Carter, Dolphus Cass, Jalen Watson, Dimitri Stojan. I'm missing it, give me a second.
You got it.
Stojanovic. Yeah, there it is, sorry. I gotta get the rhythm. Taken away now here, Lawson on the fast break. Slams it home. Umar Lawson. A quick 4 points to open this half. The 5 out there for Principia. Abe Pogue, Nolan Simon, Derek Shaman. Over in the corner, Caden Smith. Looking to respond to those 2 quick buckets. McCauley, no good on the mid-range jumper. Rebound by the Hornets to push and pace. Lawson now gets downhill. He's going right at it, way up in the air. He gets fouled. Shouldn't be a shooting foul as he was coming back down with that ball.
Yeah, as you can see right now, the Hornets are really pushing the pace.
Yeah.
They are angry that they were down by 18 in the half.
Yep.
So they are trying to get those quick buckets back right now. And I guess it was a shooting foul as Lawson is at the free throw line.
Pretty curious. I mean, he definitely was originally going up for a layup, but then was on the way back down. So, we're not here to make the calls.
Yeah, the refs, have their mind made up. Can't argue with them. Wish I could. And that will be a miss for Lawson's second attempt. And just to give you guys a reminder that the Hornets are in a very spread out 2-3 zone, and it is effectively working as the last 2 stops have been made because of their 2-3 zone. Right now, Pogue in for a jumper. Not the best as he is leaning back with that shot. Right now, Carter coming in hot against Shaman, goes up for it. It is no good as Roberts gets the board.
Good rebound there by Roberts to high point that and come down with it with other opposing players on his back. Shaman open three-pointer on the way. No good this time. Stojankovic with the rebound. It'll come to me. It's a rhythm thing. It's a rhythm thing.
Carter on the wing gives it over to Cass. Cass driving inside.
Yeah,
makes the layup with the foul. And that foul will be on McCallie Roberts, making that his second foul of the game. And we have a timeout from the Panthers. Right now, it looks like McDowell will sub back in.
Yeah, that lead shrunk down to 11 now. Not, not a small lead. Not something you can be mad about, but giving up a quick 7 points like that, including the free throw that will come after this timeout, not ideal. And Coach Dominguez wants to talk about it. This team just had a lot of fire and energy in that first half, but at the same time, we're playing really under control. And that's actually something that Coach Dominguez said was part of the game plan for them, going against this highly athletic Harris-Stowe team to play within themselves and play with, their pace, not at theirs, not at the Hornets' pace, that is. And they did so in the first half to great success, and now the Hornets are speeding it up and getting their transition buckets, and Umar Lawson is going to feast off of that.
Yeah, no, it is unfortunately been a reoccurring offense that whenever Principia has been up in the first half, they come off very slow in the second half.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what kind of this trend has happened throughout the years that I've been here, but it happens every time. And so right now the Hornets, as you can see, they are, as well as what Ethan said, they are eating that up.
Yep.
And that is clearly shown as they have shrunken that 18-point lead to 11 in just under 2 minutes. And we will see if Cast will make that 10 points.
Yeah, the same 5 out there for Harris-Stowe. Panthers only change, like Cole said, McDowell in now. Free throw is up. No good this time. Rebound Roberts. Harris-Stowe falling back into that extended 2-3. Looks like a 2-1-2.
Yeah. Oh, and that is a foul on Adelphus Cast. Looks like a little blocking foul.
Yeah, Coach Hooker for the Hornets not happy about it. None of the Harris-Stowe coaches happy about it. They've done a solid amount of talking tonight, and as Antonio Trotter will check in for Cast.
Oh yeah, that is his 3rd foul. Not looking too good.
He's been running the point for the Hornets tonight as Simon gets it in the backcourt, picked up by Carter. Simon yet to get going today, but does have 5 assists despite his low scoring output. Around the screen from Shaman. Kicks to Caden Smith. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Good move by Caden Smith into the paint and the finish.
Inside finish with the right is successful. Right now, Hornets trying to push back the pace as Trotter up top, giving to Lawson. Lawson inside to Watson. Watson driving in, no good. Simon with the board.
Good transition defense there from Principia, getting back and stopping that, and then staying in position in the half-court offense. McDowell's going to let it fly, no good that time. Long rebound out to Trotter. He's going to push pace, got one behind him. 3 ball on the way. Carter from the corner is good. It's Harris-Stowe finally hits their first 3-pointer of the day.
And that drops the score back to 10 points.
There's one player that you can't leave open on this Hornets team. It is Carter. He is a 45% 3-point shooter on the season. Good pass inside. Caden Smith can't finish, but he's going to go to the line. Great entry pass.
Yeah, that was very, very good eyes there by McDowell to see Smith back cutting into the middle as his 2-3 really hones in. If there's a player on the wing with the ball, that 2-3 shifts over and leaving the middle open, and that is exactly what Smith did as he sinks his first one. We have Abe Pogue coming into the game for Shaman, as well as looks like Deshaun Davis subbing back into the game for Lawson, as Lawson has 4 fouls now. So we will see a limited amount of playing time from him, and Smith misses that second free throw attempt.
Davis backing down McDowell.
That was solid.
Good finish.
Yep. Good post work there by Davis, getting around the freshman.
Loving the patience on the press break from the Panthers, not pushing too hard, not forcing it and taking what's given to him. Simon now thinks about 3 out. McDowell's going to let it fly from this side, and he is good. Xavier McDowell continues his hot night from outside of the arc. Now, Jantovic inside, kicks, Watson, jump hook, no good. Left and short, gets his own board, puts it back up over Caden Smith. That one goes down.
Yep. Second attempt always goes in, or not always, tends to always goes in. And you're almost there on that, Stojanovic.
Stojanovic, I'm there. Oh, he's going to let it fly again.
Got a little too excited on that one. Right now, Carter pushing the pace, 1v4. Oh, that might have been a travel there, but refs did not see that. Carter with the ball, top getting the string by Stojanovic. Takes a 3, and that is short, no good. And Smith gets that rebound.
Gets that rebound in front of the 7-footer. Simon into the paint, creates a space, dumps out. Macaulay Roberts, corner, 3, short.
Yeah,
Rebound, Caden Smith. And
Hey! Smith with a great dump back allows her Roberts to actually slam that thing.
Panthers have got some juice back. Entry pass now to the big man. Working against Roberts, going to take the baseline J, and that is not the look you want from your 7-footer defended by the 6'6" smaller forward.
Right now, Simon with the ball kind of slowing down the nerves from the Panther offense. Takes it inside, dumps it down to Roberts. Roberts out to Smith. Smith for the 3. That is off as he pushes it too far.
Cole saw that one instantly. He was on it.
Schroeder bringing it back down, gets to Watson. Watson to Carter. Carter in the 3, gathered by Pogue. Drives inside, drops it off to Watson. Watson back out to Trotter. Trotter into Stojanovic. Stojanovic going up strong, and that will be good. Now that is what you want to see from your 7-footer.
Yep, absolutely. Going up strong. Knew that he had the height advantage. Just a nice little jump hook. Now McDowell on the wing, kicks out for Roberts. Out to Simon, back McDowell. He's going to let it fly again. No good. Rebound. That's Davis. Up
Trotter.
ahead, good pass. It gets fouled there. Does Stojanovic, and he's going to go to the line.
We got a media timeout here. Looks like we got 2 subs, so Ty Lampley and Jason Freeman will be coming in for the Hornets, and Malik Smith for the Panthers.
Caden Smith picked up that last foul right there. That's his 3rd.
Yeah, that is, we got some foul troubles from some key players on both sides. As you know, Umar Lawson has 4 for the Hornets, and as well for the Panthers, we have Abe Pogue and Macaulay Roberts, both with 3 fouls, and that is something that you do not want to see.
Absolutely. Roberts, he's got 15 tonight, having himself a strong game. Caden Smith with 3. He's got 11 points. See how it shakes up. 10-point lead here for the Panthers that they've held off and kind of stopped. It felt like a big Hornet run on the way. And I started evening out a little bit. Work still cut out for them in 14 minutes to go. A long way from done tonight.
Yeah, no, the Panthers kind of stopped the momentum from the Hornets, and that has allowed them to stay consistent with their shots lately.
Yep.
Keeping them with a 10-point lead. Excuse me.
10-minute lead. That's a good one. Yeah, it's worth pointing out, and I'm going to knock on wood after I say this, because this is textbook commentator's jinx right here.
Boy.
But the Panthers have never beat the Harris-Stowe Hornets in their program history for men's basketball. 0-2 all time.
Wow, I didn't know we played them. Okay.
Lost last year at Harris-Stowe's place, and then back in 2022 as well.
Wow, the years that I did not play per se. First shot for Stojanovic, no good. Which is a little strange. You would think that Stojanovic gets fouled a lot, so you'd feel like he would have a knockdown free throw. Supposedly. Not at all. As Smith tries to get the board, but Carter is there to knock it out of his hands. And the Hornets will have a second chance here to score. Stojanovic going up strong against McDowell. No good. However, Lampley is there. Excuse me, no. That is Nashawn Davis to get that board and put it in.
Yeah, Malik Smith had a hand there, just not able to come down with it in the right way. Simon gets fouled, or timeout called by the Panthers, actually. Harris-Stowe wants the travel call.
But
I think that Harris-Stowe's lucky they didn't get called for the foul on that on that play.
Yeah. Yeah. We got some subs here for the Panthers. Looks like Abe Pogue and Derek Shaman will be coming back into the game. And looks like Shamar Carter had to speak a little ref there a little bit. He was seen talking a little smack after this first half, going by the Principia bench, just jawing for no good reason. So you keep out for him. And unfortunately, some Principia Panthers like to jaw back.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, it's a competitive game. Both
yeah.
teams playing well and trying to come out with a win. We're going to see some tensions rise, especially as this gets closer to the end. And you don't want to see any technical fouls. You want to see pure basketball, and hopefully it ends that way. Roberts gets it into Pogue in the front court, splits the defenders, no call. McDowell on the baseline, travel on the catch. He doesn't love it.
I wonder if that was an actual travel from McDowell or he was trying to get Pogue from his previous falling down. Anyways, that is a turnover for the Panthers as Trotter attacks viciously into the paint, and that is good over 2 players. Wow. Right now, the lead has been cut short to 6. Not looking too good for the Panthers as the Hornets steal, but Pogue gets it right back. Pogue driving, gets a lob to Roberts. Roberts misses it.
He was up there.
Yeah.
A great pass from Pogue, just everything but the finish, but a good job not to let that steal get out of hand and take it back. Now, backing down, Shaman is
that was Davis. Yep.
Poked out, Panthers.
Yeah. And that was a very risky play there. Shaman had his hand everywhere during that play. Could have been a foul, luckily not.
Could have been a foul, could have been out on him.
Yeah, that too.
Instead, it's neither, and it's Panther ball. We see this full court press. You know, early in the snap, I talked about Principia doing a good job not getting caught up and worked up by this press, and they've succumbed to that a little bit. Looks like Cole's got a sub for you.
Number 5, Adolphus Cass, comes back into the game, making his presence known.
Here's Simon running the point, poked out there by Davis. He maintains pass down low, back out. McDowell, 3 ball on the way. Good look is down and good. Xavier McDowell, he's got 14 now. Trotter tries to get it into Davis, doesn't get foul. Looks like it's an offensive foul going against.
Robbie
That's
Trotter.
Lampley right there.
Yep.
Trying to regain that ball, getting it poked by the defender on his back. The Panthers will earn possession back. Trotter really pushing on Simon right there. The referee's right there looking at the entire thing, is not taking the cell job from Trotter as Trotter gets into Simon's chest again as he creates more space. The referee's shaking his head as these two going at each other like soccer players.
This cannot be good for either side. Simon gets around. Yep, that will be a foul on Trotter, and they are going at it. They're talking right now. They are talking.
Trotter's loving to talk right there. He commits a foul. The 4th team one against Harris-Stowe. Now the Panthers are 1 away from the bonus, and I'm not sure what point he's trying to make to Nolan Simon right there.
Yep. Simon's just got to. Simon keeps on. These two are really going at it. Honestly, Trotter right now is flopping. If I'm not gonna be, if I'm being sincere, he's really trying to sell this pushback.
Yeah, Simon is a player that plays with a lot of composure. He's gonna come down. Quick inbound pass to Poe.
Oh!
Euro into the lane, can't finish. Rebound, Harris-Stowe. See if these tensions rise anymore. Corner now, Carter into the paint. Mid-range jumper is up, no good. Rebound.
That was great.
McDowell.
Yeah, great tip back by Roberts to prevent the Hornets from getting the ball. Simon driving it strong. Oh, gets blocked heavily by Carter. Oh, sorry. The ref, another ref. Oh.
Yep,
Ref, okay, all right, give you a little breakdown. Ref calls a foul on that looked like Shamar Carter, and the ref then tees him up for talking back.
It looks like the tee's actually going to go again. Well, I think the original foul is going against Nashawn Davis, and then the tee is going to go against Shamar Carter.
Got it.
Says the referee. So if I'm doing my math correctly here, Simon should be shooting 3 free throws, at least one for the tee, followed by 2 for the original foul.
Right. Yeah, so this could be very dangerous. Yeah, and plus, take this into note that the Panthers are now in bonus. Where are they?
They're in 1-1 bonus, right?
1-1 bonus. All right. Regardless, if a foul is made from the Hornets, that will put them at the line. Right now, Nolan takes his first one, and this can be a killer for every game possible.
Yeah.
You never want to play with your emotions. All right, that is just a disaster waiting to happen as Simon knocks down his second one.
Nolan Simon shot over 85% from the free throw line last year. Talk about somebody you don't want to foul and give some free throws. He's just about as high up on the list as you're going to get.
I mean, he's known for his jumper, so you expect him to have his three free throws down. So he just knocks down the first two technical foul shots. Now he knocks down his first one of the previous foul.
And now it's like he's at practice just getting shots up.
Yeah, this is just nothing to him. This is like he can do those with his eyes closed pretty much. And that is a 4-point play there from Nolan Simon.
With no field goals made.
Yeah, 4-point play just off of free throws.
Trotter
that
gets fouled by Simon on that one.
Yeah, that was obvious. Simon going for that steal, ends up running into Trotter.
Yeah, good basketball play trying to jump that pass, but just the two bodies colliding, and the offensive player is going to get the advantage in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
Inbound to Trotter, Simon picks up. Will dish to Cast, now inside attacking at McDowell. That's Lampley, up and good. Great move there underneath. That's Ty Lampley working against the freshman McDowell. Panthers break the press quickly. Shaman has got to find somebody, can't get trapped there. Simon gets downhill, mid-range jumper up after creating space.
Oh!
What a roll!
Rolls in. There we go. And the intensity is high right now from either side. You have Cast with the ball. Drives inside. Spin move. No good. But, yeah, that will be Davis getting that rebound and then receiving a foul on his way up.
Yeah, going against McDowell. It's his second. Nothing to be concerned about yet. Caden Smith ready to check back in as we're underneath the 11-minute mark. Simon gonna get a little bit of quick refresher. Stand over by the bench. Subs checking in for Harris-Stowe when they're invited. Or never mind. As Umar Lawson is gonna take a seat. Wasn't on the court, but was ready to check in, but no longer. Second free throw goes down. 11-point game. Simon is the wolf behind him. Up ahead to Derek Shaman. Gets through. Shaman jump stop. Oh, blows the layup. Rebound Carter. Up ahead now. Trotter loses it. Simon steals it away. Trotter on his hip. Into the paint. Foul. And Nolan Simon is going to the line as Trotter picks up another foul. Off the takeaway from Nolan Simon, doing what he does best.
Oh, that will be on the ground foul. It still should be a 1-and-1 though.
Yes.
Do we not do bonuses? Row, coach.
It might be at 7 fouls.
Bonuses?
Simon now.
Are we in bonus right now? Oh. So what is it, 7?
Simon in the paint, finishing among the trees. He does. Nolan Simon. He's got 10 now. 8 of those in the second half. Cast, working it down. Lampley, face up, mid-range jumper over Roberts. No good, left it short. Offensive board, Cast, left that one short. Carter deflects it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Hornets. Coach Dominguez, Nico Dominguez, that is, not happy about that one. I think we got a rules clarification from Mr. Harrison right now.
Yeah, so I believe 5 fouls is for the women's and 7 fouls for just bonus is for the men's. So
7 would be 1-and-1, then 10 would be the double bonus, resulting in 2.
And Nolan Simon gets a steal.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul there going against Trotter. He's not happy about it. He feels like he got the jump ball, but if you're coming in from behind like that, you're going to get called for a foul, 10 out of 10 times.
Yep, that is a third foul, and that will now bring us to bonus for the one-on-one. And that is not who you want to be at the free throw line if you're the opposing team for a chance to make some free throws.
Yeah, Hornets playing with their emotions on their sleeves right now.
Oh, Simon misses it, but gets his rebound, and that will be a jump ball. And that will stay with Principia ball.
Yeah, alternating possession there. Simon smokes the layup and getting his own rebound.
Yeah. You got 3 Hornets in the paint, and you still miss it. We have Umar Lawson subbing into the game.
With his 4 fouls.
Yep, 4 fouls.
Still leading all scores.
Oh, that is
breakaway Carter, defended by Caden Smith. Caden Smith causes him to lose the ball somehow.
Gets it to Shaman for 3.
This gym is on fire as Derek Shaman knocks it down. 16-point lead for the Panthers. Transition 3-ball, entry pass, and the finish right there by Nashawn Davis. But what a steal there from Caden Smith, and a sequence of events resulting in a wide open transition 3 for Derek Shaman. If you're Harris-Stowe, you got to close out. I mean, the Panthers are shooting 50% from three-point land. You got to close out.
Simon slowing the ball down a little bit, attacks middle, gets it to Shaman on the wing again, shoots for 3, no good. As Cass gets a rebound, gives it over to Lawson. Lawson going up for a layup, makes it, and one chance here for Lawson. That looks like it would go against number 23, Derek Shaman. Yep.
Yeah, just his second foul. Now 16 fouls going against Principia as Lawson will go to the line. He is 1 for 4 from the line so far tonight. Not his strong point, at least tonight.
Yep. Well, you'll continuously see Lawson attack the bucket as strong as possible, and that makes him 1 for 5 now from the free throw line.
And actually doing some quick math, that actually puts him at below 50% from the free throw line on the season. Came into this game at 54%, now below that. Simon creates space attacking left, gets the bucket. No foul, put back there by Mikali Roberts. The Panthers get the 2 points anyways. Stolen away now off of a loose ball. Principia with a free possession. Nico telling the Panthers to slow down. The foul picked up there. Number 24, Ty Lampley, will send Nolan Simon to the line yet again. Looking like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander tonight.
Without the flopping.
Without the flopping, Nolan Simon has gone to the line 3 times, including a technical foul. 4 for 5 so far. He's scored 10 points. 4 of those from the line. Media timeout. He's going to take a quick break. The Panthers, though, really facing their first adversity, in the first 10 minutes of this second half of the game, and responding in a big way. Keeping their composure, playing defense, keeping the composure for the most part, more than their opposition.
Correct.
And leading to 3 points.
Yeah, no, their defense has been very strong, not allowing the Hornets to really get a momentum shift going. Yes, the Hornets get inside, they get some strong buckets. However, it doesn't happen in a consecutive time. There's plenty of steals out there for the Panthers, which allows them to not only, one, get a defensive stop, but also get them more chances to score more points.
Yep.
Do not pass the thought about fouls as well. Right now we have 2. So, excuse me. Panthers are in bonus right now. They have a chance if they get 2 more fouls on the Hornets. That will give them 2 shots for bonus, double bonus. Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And it's just something you got to watch down the line in a physical game like this, and we'll see what happens. It is really pretty curious. The foul split among these 2 teams is pretty even. 16 personal fouls, 17 if you add on the technical foul going against Harris-Stowe, 14 against Principia. So, pretty 50-50 there. And yeah, the difference in the game remains the 3-point shooting for the Panthers.
Yeah.
The Hornets 1 for 8 from beyond the arc, 12 for 25 for Principia.
Oh, yeah.
They cooled off a little bit in this second half, but it's relative because they shot 60% in the first half. Simon, good on the first free throw of the 1-and-1. Nolan Simon has hardly come out of this game today. He He averaged 34 minutes a game last season, and he's going to eclipse that tonight. 2-for-2 trip for number 13 from Principia.
Carter with the ball, giving it down to Lawson. Lawson pump faking the three. He's driving. You know it. He drives baseline. Now he's going in the middle. Get a little hook shot. No good as Roberts gets the rebound. Gives it to Simon. Simon going on the other side. Slows it down a little bit. Yep, he brings it back out to get a better offensive look here.
Yeah, the sign of the Panthers playing their game and not the Harris-Stowe game. As Simon gets into the paint, gets fouled, and he's going right back to the line. Foul that time is going against Ty Lampley.
Yeah, and that will be his third foul as well.
And the next one will put the Panthers in the double bonus.
Yeah, so these fouls are really racking up here. Not a good sign for the Hornets, especially when you keep on sending Nolan Simon to the free throw line.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. That's maybe his 9th one he's made.
You know, is that your official guess?
I'm saying 9.
You're saying 9?
Yep.
So he is now 8 or 7 for 9 tonight from the free throw line.
Lawson, strong finish there. Gets around the defense. Finish strong. Gives the Hornets 2 more points. Caden Smith bringing it up, getting some pressure from the Hornet defense. Shaman for 3 in the corner. It is short, no good. Caden Smith gets the rebound, kicks it out. Abe Pogue for 3. It is good.
Abe Pogue continuing the hot trend for the Panthers from outside. Having himself a night. Great rebound. You can't the tip out from Caden Smith cannot be understated there.
No, that was definitely peak right there.
Directional right to Roberts too, allowing him to get that assist. Entry pass now, Lawson picked up by Roberts. You need to get fouled.
Yeah, a little over the back there from Roberts, trying to get that pass.
It's be 1-on-1 now for Lawson.
Yeah, and that will be Roberts' 4th foul. It looks like Malik Smith will come in for the game.
And Malik Smith needs to have some impact minutes here. You figure they want to try and get at least 2 out of him to give Roberts a breather and get him to the final 5 to play it out with his foul count. And not that Malik Smith has played a bad game in any shape or fashion today, but you know, these 2 minutes and how he defends Umar Lawson down the stretch right here could really secure the win or let the Hornets back into the game.
Yeah, no, we have a little media timeout real quick. There's the Panthers are up. What is that? Oh boy.
How's your math feeling? That's 18.
Yeah, dang it.
So the lead all the way back up to what it was at halftime.
Yep.
The highest lead has been is 20.
Yeah. So they are looking pretty solid right now, score-wise. As we said earlier in the stream, that the highest points that the Panthers have given up is, I believe, those 95 from Lewis and Clark.
94.
And the lowest is 74. So right now, the Panthers are looking pretty solid on defense, preventing them from scoring.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I anticipate if we were to do a post-game interview with Nico Dominguez, I think the first thing he would say is like they played the game plan. They played their game.
Yep.
And the second-year head coach has got to be happy with the effort that his boys have put out, and with such a team that has seen such turnover, having the chemistry that it seems like these boys do have on the court is really significant. As Lawson knocks down that first free throw, so he earns the second. For those unfamiliar, the bonus for fouls work differently in NCAA men's versus women's, as Lawson goes 2 for 2 on that trip. In the women's, you're playing in quarters first of all, and you have a bonus per quarter. That's 5. In men's, it's halves and 7. Now Caden Smith on the attack, off the pass from Simon. The Panthers slow down a little bit. Out to Shaman. Plenty of time on the shot clock to set up the offense. Simon will do so. Clicks a double. Shaman wide open. 3-ball on the way. Is good. And Derek Shaman saying, "Don't leave me open." The lead up to 19. Cass gets downhill. Can't finish, but he'll earn his way to the line. Foul is going to go against Derek Shaman.
That will be, looks like his 3rd as well. Yeah, some of these players having a lot of 3 fouls. You know, on the on the Hornets side, you have, looks like you have Lawson with 4. Excuse me, sorry. By the way, Cass just missed that free throw if you missed that. But yeah, Lawson with 4. We have Cass with 3, as well as Lampley with 3 too. And Cass misses that. Second attempt. Oh yeah, it looks like the Panthers were trying to do a quick play there.
Yeah. To give you the breakdown, the Hornets over here meeting in front of the bench, talking to their head coach, and the second free throw was taken by Cast, and they weren't out in the court in defensive. Shaman was leaked out ahead, and Pogue tried to take advantage. Shaman just couldn't handle the pass. 3 ball on the way. No good from Davis. Offensive board, though, put back up by Carter, and he's going to go to the line. Pogue picks up the foul.
Oh, that is not good. Yep, that will be Pogue's 4th foul. And now the Panthers have 2 players with 4 fouls. You have
Cole, if you're coaching this game right now, do you let it ride with Pogue on the court and see what happens, or do you take him out right here?
I think I'll let him ride. You know, the fact that he has yet to play many. Actually, I would probably put. I put McDowell in.
Okay.
You know, give McDowell, depending how many fouls McDowell has as well, because I know he has some fouls too. Right now, Trotter is into the game for Lawson, and Carter makes his 2nd attempt. But yeah, no, I think having having Pogue out there is a defensive threat, for sure, as well as his offensive side. He's a very strong player on the offense. Nolan Simon driving inside, little floater is good.
Nolan Simon having himself a second half, really making an impact in this game. Carter picked up by Shaman, crosses to the right baseline, challenged by Smith. Foul going against Malik Smith. Will send Shamar Carter to the line, shooting 2. The Hornets now in double bonus. Sub into the game, Jalen Watson, or preparing to come into the game, excuse me. As Carter hits the first, Watson enters. He'll sub out Cast. The way the scoring attack has been tonight, this game not over yet, 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, and with these stops going back and forth through free throws, it could be an extensive game as Carter knocks down his 2nd attempt. Smith with the ball, getting a trap, gets it to Smith. Smith with the ball, gives it back to other Smith. Caden Smith gives it back to Simon. And Simon slowing down his Panther offense to get a good shot. Simon driving in, looking for a shot, gives it out to Shaman. Shaman for 3. That is no good, but Pogue gets the board. However, Pogue get a little push in the back there to try to get that board, and that will give him his 5th foul.
So Pogue is going to have to exit this game. He played himself a good game today, picking up a few fouls that he should not have, but will exit with 11 points, including 3 3-pointers.
Yep.
Pulled down 3 total rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals.
Yeah, and right now we have Macaulay Roberts into the game for Pogue. I believe he's got 4 fouls as well. So Roberts really has to play conservative on defense to try not to draw a foul, or that will be a 2nd Panther player to be fouled out, and the bench will have to support them as that looks like Deshaun Davis misses his 1st free throw attempt.
I'm surprised that Roberts was the sub right there. I expected it to be McDowell, like you pointed out earlier, but I suppose Dominguez maybe he's prioritizing some defense with the length of Malik Smith and Macaulay Roberts out there. Definitely a strength between the 2 of them, but.
Yeah, and the Hornets are in a very spread out man defense. Nolan Simon struggling with the ball, gets it out to Shaman. Shaman to Caden Smith. The clock running out. Smith trying to get some action going, gives it to Malik Smith. 5 seconds left on the clock. Nolan Simon driving inside, step back, shot, banks it in. It is a Tuesday. The bank is open as Deshaun Davis drives in, makes a easy layup.
Let's go back to that Nolan Simon buck right there. That is tough. The shot clock is winding down. There is no offensive motion, no offensive momentum, and Nolan Simon creates it himself, calls the bank.
Kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts in the corner driving, not getting anything. Malik Smith on the three-pointer. That is not someone I want on the three-point line. Roberts gets the ball, gives it to Shulman. Shulman driving, shaving off, and that will be a foul. Luckily, the Panthers had another close shot there.
Yep. I mean, the Hornets are playing 25 seconds of a shot clock on defense, and then late on a defensive rotation there results in the blocking foul on the baseline. And now Shulman gets to go to the line on the previous one. Good defense against Simon, but there also should have been a defensive rotation there to step up so you didn't have enough room to get that shot even off. Shulman knocks down the first.
And Ty Lampley has 4 fouls now, so he is now in foul trouble as well. Shulman with the second attempt, misses it.
1 for 2 trip for him. Now Trotter, picked up by Caden Smith. Into the paint, Caden Smith is there. That's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession is going to stay with Harris-Stowe. Caden Smith snuck under that screening, like picked Trotter up as soon as Trotter was back in space. Kind of savvy defense right there.
Yeah.
I think is the best word. Quick inbound there.
Oh, yeah, that was a great bucket there by Davis. Very quick, very subtle. Caden Smith with the ball. Gives it back to Nolan Simon. Back to Smith. Smith passing it over to Roberts. And luckily, Shamar Carter just hits it out of bounds, allowing the Panthers to score again. Right now, we have a sub here. Umar Lawson subbing into the game for Ty Lampley. Both guys having 4 fouls.
Yeah, Umar Lawson having himself a great game. He's got 17 points despite his foul trouble. He's 7 for 9 from the field. He's making his business. Kellen Smith, quick hitter, three-pointer, is good. Caden Smith knocks it down. He's up to 13. Entry pass now. They're looking down low. That's Watson deflected, stolen away by Principia. Nolan Simon collects the ball, takes a look at the clock, recognizing the time. Presented by Trotter, picked up full court. Trotter on his hip now. Has to be careful not to foul. And there is the foul as he reaches in.
Yep, and that will be his 4th foul. Yikes, the Hornets are really in foul trouble. They will bring in, looks like number 14, Kevin Jones, making his first minutes of the night because the Hornets are in foul trouble. That's simple.
Absolutely. Just not playing control on defense. Just relying on athleticism, and it's causing late defensive rotations and getting too aggressive, reaching in, fouling, sending Nolan Simon to the line for, the 6th time tonight. Not a recipe for success. And I guess it's safe to say we're not seeing the best form of the Harris-Stowe Hornets tonight, and a team that has a lot more potential than what they've showed today.
Yeah, no, being in foul trouble really makes it a different game for the Hornets. You would think they would be conservative, however, not the case.
Yep. Now they're going to have to lean on that deep bench that they have to try and bring something home in these last about 4 minutes, a little bit less than that. Panthers just have to hold on and keep playing their game. Obviously at risk of Roberts having to exit.
Yep. And both teams are actually in double bonus right now. So any foul that will be made will send either team to the line for 2 free shots.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what you think, Cole. With Malik Smith in the game right now, he has 2 fouls, so 3 away from fouling out of this game. But Umar Lawson has been finishing pretty much everything he can around the bucket, but not executing his free throws. Do you put Malik Smith on him and say, like, hey, if he gets close to that bucket, just foul him?
No, actually, I would not put Malik Smith on Umar Lawson. I'd probably put Derek Shaman on Lawson just because I feel like the speed that Lawson has, Shaman can at least match to a point where he is at least capable to have a strong defender. Then you have Malik Smith helping to have that support.
Okay.
But no,
see, this is why you're the analyst, right?
And Nolan Simon knocks down both free throws, putting the lead up to 20 points with just about 3 minutes left in this game.
Well, and what's happening right here, Shaman picking up Lawson. Cole knows what he's talking about. Dumps off Carter, picked up by Simon.
Oh, that is a fugly shot, but yet draws a foul on Simon. That will be only Simon's second, so Simon is okay regarding fouls, but that still sends Carter to the line. Not sure how Carter is with his free throws.
Well, he's a great shooter.
Okay.
And has only taken 5 free throws coming into the game tonight, but has made 4 of those and knocks down that first. Also, a 45% three-point shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Usually when you got one, you got the other.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Not always the case, though.
No. And that will be a second made free throw. Hornets pushing a lot of pressure.
Good pass.
On the Panthers. Not enough, though, as the Panthers easily get past half court. Simon with the ball gives it to Smith. Smith back to Simon. And the Hornets are really pressuring really hard. Smith with the ball gives it back to Simon again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Simon drives in middle, kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts for 3, and that will be no good, but that will be a foul drawn on Kevin Jones.
Yeah, Roberts, phenomenal hooper, not a three-point shooter. not who you want to foul beyond the three-point arc and give him 3 free throws. But it was a good look by the Panthers. I was impressed by their patience there to recognize they really need to run this clock as much as they can, and turning down some worse looks for better looks, resulting in the foul and the free throws as Roberts knocks down his first.
The Panthers up by 19 right now. Very solid lead with just over, make that 20. We have some subs actually here for the Hornets. Looks like number 24, Ty Lampley, will be subbing in, as well as number 10, Benjamin Rumenika. Haven't seen him a lot in this game. However, when you have a lot of Hornets in foul trouble, you will need some bench guys to step in the
2-for-3 trip right there for Roberts. Lead is at 20 as we're about to hit that 3-minute mark. Lawson picked up by Shaman. Pass off to Carter. Can't handle the pass, and Simon has a steal.
Oh, but then loses it for a turnover. So, yep. Now the Hornets have a full shot clock to work with for their second attempt here. But I've noticed that they have both Ty Lampley and Lawson in the game. Both very in trouble for their.
Derek Shaman gets a nice round of applause as he leaves the court. 15 points tonight from the freshman. That's Lampley underneath the bucket, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. Him and Lawson are really just relentless. Get into the rack.
Slashers for sure. Probably not known for their 3-point percentage or shot percentage in general, but they definitely attack. They like to attack. They like to get in there, draw a foul, possibly make a layup, and then sink those free throws as Lampley makes the first one.
Absolutely, and you're definitely right in the way that Lampley has played today, but he also has knocked down 2 3-pointers this season on 3 attempts.
All right.
So maybe he's got in the bag just to surprise everybody. See if it shows up here the home stretch. Simon, defender on his hip, great body control. Up to Matthews in the paint, kicks out. Good look for a better look.
Caden Smith looking for Malik Smith down low. Does not get him to there. Oh yeah, Ashton Matthews gets tripped up there and accidentally fouls Lampley, and they will call that a shot. So Lampley will have another shot to make his 2 free throws.
Yeah.
And the Panthers not forcing a shot, which is good. They had an opportunity there, giving it to Smith. Smith did not take the 3 as it was somewhat semi-contested.
Yeah.
Trying to get a better shot in, and that is exactly what you want to see. You are having a pretty decent lead. You don't want to take any forced shots to prevent or to cause something worse for your team.
Especially against a team that thrives in transition, like the Hornets. It's Caden Smith able to collect off the deflection. It's 15 seconds still in the shot clock. Simon will set up the offense. Attacking right, creates some contact, fading away, creates more contact, tries to get to Caden Smith, saved back in bounds. Now the Hornets have transition opportunity.
Great save there by Carter, keeping the ball in. Lawson going up. Oh, Yeah, that will be a foul on Caden Smith, giving that his 3rd foul of the night. Right now, Panthers not looking good foul-wise. We have a sub, 2 subs here for the Hornets, actually. Looks like it's number 25, oh boy, 25, Esram Saigai subbing in, as well as number 32, Christian Dake. Oh, Dake will take the shooter, as well as number 15, Greg Wilson, coming into the game.
Yeah, it's just about that time of the game where Coach Adam Oakers has got to punch on this game, get some of his younger guys, his bench players, some minutes and some experience, and move on to the next one, as the Panthers have just had the Hornets' number tonight.
Yep. Ashton Matthews picking the ball down, very conservative with it. Gives it to Simon. Simon clearing it out, clearing the ball. Wants his teammates to clear. Shot clock at 10. Attacking, Jones shoots it, and it is good. What a layup attempt there by Simon.
I mean, that's just pure grit. That's Nolan Simon saying, hey, you can't guard me. Matthews thought he had a steal, gets called for the foul.
Yeah, that will go against Matthews. And that would be, oh, he is, no, excuse, oh, no, sorry. That will be on McCallie Roberts. That will make him his 5th foul.
Interesting
Yep.
call. It looked like I felt like he was away from that play.
Yeah, Elijah Boyd will sub into the game for Roberts as he is forced to exit. And Nolan Simon leaving the game. One beautiful game. That is a hard game that he has made. 21 points.
Yep.
And we have Caleb White entering the game as well.
Yeah, Simon.
And Xavier McDowell, too.
Simon, final line, 21 points, like Cole said, but that along with 8 assists and 4 rebounds. Just didn't have his A game in the first half and came back in the second half with some hard defense against him, succeeded through adversity, got to his game, his strength, hitting the free throws. Did hit those free throws, went 9 for 11 at that charity stripe tonight. As a sub in is Christian Dake. One of the two. Panthers will coast on home in this game as Matthews running the point. Simon out, obviously. 20 seconds on that shot clock to continue to use it. Matthews left-handed. That is his strong side. Just using his handles, create space and waste time. Dumps off to McDowell now, who gets it stripped away immediately. Fast break now. Harris-Stowe is going to be an easy lay
Yeah,
up.
that's Kevin Jones getting that steal and strong finish. Oh, McDowell picking up his dribble. Not the move you want to see. Matthews pushing down the court hard, getting trapped. Dumps it off to Caleb White. Caleb White had an opportunity to shoot it, did not.
I'm looking at Caleb White's sister in the crowd saying, shoot the ball, Caleb.
Matthews takes it back. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives in middle. Gets help side defense from Kevin Jones. Steals it. Takes it inside. And Caleb White, oh, that will be a jump ball. Great defense there by Caleb White to step in and prevent any kind of foul nor shot attempt. That will stay Hornets ball.
I think
Oh, wait, sorry, no.
other way,
Other way, yeah, that will be Panther ball.
35 seconds, so a shot clock and 5 seconds to go in this game. Matthews gets it into White. Gets it up ahead to Boyd. Down to McDowell. McDowell's going to let it fly because why not? No good on that one.
That is.
Shot clock is off.
Oh, yeah, no, that will be a foul on Matthews. Great block there by Malik Smith. Absolutely pummeled that shot.
The crowd enjoyed it nevertheless. Ruben Yako gets to shoot the free throws off the play. The Panthers get to inbound this one, dribble it out, and call it a day. Cole, what was most impressive about this win today for Principia?
Their shots.
Yeah.
They're draining every three-point they could get.
Absolutely.
And don't downplay this. Their defense was absolutely solid, being undersized and yet achieving. Matthews with the layup, and that is good. That will be his first points, I believe, of the night. Might be of his career.
I can check on that. So get another layup back the other direction, 2.7. This game's over. But yeah, you nailed it in the head. The Panthers shot the lights out tonight, but also played the best defense they have yet this season. Final 96-84, leading all scorers with 21 was Nolan Simon. Almost all of those coming in the second half. Close behind him was Mikali Roberts with 19. For Harris-Stowe, Umar Lawson had himself a solid night despite foul trouble, scoring 19 points on high efficiency. What a great night. What a great home opener for these Principia men. And yeah, Cole and I are happy you chose to join us tonight. And everybody have a good one. For Principia Athletics, my name is Ethan Booth. This is Cole Harrison. Have a good one.